Hello everyone and welcome back to This Is Real Life. I'm your host Sheri, and on today's Skincare Saturday video, we're mixing shit up. That's what we're doing. Yep, you heard right. Today, we are going to mix it up like we've never mixed it up before. For the past 6 years, we've been testing skincare products to see if they will do what they say they will do in the amount of time that they say they will do them. And 90% of the time, they didn't. They didn't do what they said they would do. It's kind of been a shit show. So today, I thought we would go for a trifecta.
Trifecta!
Our 3 favorite skincare products that we have tested very recently, actually, and we're gonna combine them all together. Our favorite skincare, our favorite tool, and our favorite microneedling situation. We're doing it all, and we're gonna do it all for 2 weeks and see if the trifecta makes a difference. So, as far as our skincare regimen is going to go, we're gonna use everything from COSRX, all of our Snail Mucin stuff. If you didn't catch the original COSRX test video, you should go check it out now. I love these products, and everybody in the comments of that video said I should continue to use them. So I will. We are gonna use the gel cleanser, the all-in-one cream, the peptide eye cream, Radiance Dual Essence, Mucin Power Essence, and I also have 2 sheet masks left. So we will be incorporating the Snail Mucin Power sheet masks as well. As far as our tool goes, we're gonna be incorporating red light therapy. I know you knew it. We will be using the Project E Beauty LumaLux Face Plus. This is their red light therapy mask that only takes 3 minutes a night. If you missed this video, you should probably check it out. Then for our microneedling, we are going to be using the Banish 3.0 system. Now, this is an at-home microneedling tool. If you missed my original test video on this, go check it out. Now, the microneedling tool we only need to use once a week. So we'll use it today, and then we'll use it in 1 week. And that will be it for this. But every other day, we're gonna be washing our face, using our skincare, using our red light therapy mask, and we're gonna see, will this trifecta be the trifecta that ends all trifectas, and we're gonna have wonderful, ageless skin from here on out?
You've hit the trifecta.
Fingers crossed. Okay, so since I have already done full out test videos on all of these products individually, I won't go into like the full breakdown of what each of them claims and all that jazz, but I will summarize it for those of you who may have missed one or all of those videos. So as far as COSRX goes and their Snail Mucin products, they say that Snail Mucin has a skin regenerative effect. They also say that it helps to improve and soothe damaged skin. Snail Mucin also improves pigmentation. And this is the big one, Snail Mucin improves wrinkles and elasticity by increasing the amount of collagen and elastin in the skin. So there you have that. That's why I am using COSRX as my skincare for the next 2 weeks. Now, as far as our Banish microneedling tool goes, they say that with this tool, we are going to erase acne scars, dark marks, and fine lines. Yes, that's what it says. It safely stimulates collagen to eliminate old and new acne scars, dark spots, enlarged pores, and fine lines. It says that we are only supposed to do it once a week and that we are not supposed to put any skincare over the top, just their Banish serum that they provided. So I do I do have this left, so I will be putting this on after I use the microneedling tool. And then finally, our Project E Beauty Red Light Therapy LumaLux Face Plus Mask says that brighter skin starts now. We're gonna target our fine lines, acne, hyperpigmentation, dullness, redness, and scarring. This mask has clinical level results in as quick as 3-minute sessions. And the red, infrared, and deep infrared are clinically proven to be the most powerful anti-aging combination on the market. Instantly boost the performance of follow-up skincare. And that is what I am hoping during this 2-week test. We're gonna use that mask, we're gonna do our skincare, everything's gonna boost, all the powers are gonna come together, it's gonna explode all over our faces, and we're gonna be wrinkle-free. That's what's gonna happen in 2 weeks. That's my hypothesis. So let's get to it and see if my hypothesis is correct. Okay, but first I gotta wash my face and then we'll take our before pictures. So I'm gonna go ahead and use my Advanced Snail Mucin Gel Cleanser. Now it says here that it's formulated with Snail Mucin. This cleanser removes impurities from the skin as well as nourish and moisturize. Gently massage the cleanser onto wet skin. Rinse thoroughly with tepid water. All right, now, if you guys did watch my CosRX video, you will know that one of my favorite things is the smell of these products. The only thing that didn't have like the greatest smell was like that dual essence, you know, the one with the two things, this one right here that has like the 2 in it. That one smelled like Novocaine from a dentist's office, but this cleanser, everything else, the moisturizer, all the other essences, the serums, the masks, you name it, they all smell wonderful. All right, washing my face, I need to rinse it, and then I'll take my before pictures. Now we need to go in with our microneedling. Here's my little wand. Now I did use one of these obviously during my first test, but it did come with 2. So we're gonna open up the brand new one. They do say that each one of these can be used, I wanna say 8 times if you're just using it on your face. So in the kit, since it comes with 2 little needle pokers, you have 16 uses. So I've already used one 4 times, and this is a brand new one, and I'm gonna use it 2 times. It does say that I'm supposed to take this lid off, fill it with rubbing alcohol up to the line, and let this soak in rubbing alcohol for about 5 minutes before I start poking my face. So I'm gonna go do that right now. Okay, I'm perfectly sanitized and now I'm ready to start poking. So we're supposed to go over an area about 3 times, it says in the directions. So yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and poke my face. Okay, all my microneedling is done. I'm just gonna put this back in my little alcohol soak for next time. And now we move on to our mask. Here we have our little control pad. I haven't charged it since the last time I used it, so hopefully it's charged. Let's put our neck into our neck side and get this on. What I love about this mask, I feel like it's just as super effective, if not more, than the other masks that we have tried in the past. However, this one, we only have to wear it for 3 minutes. That makes it super awesome. Let's get our face part plugged in to the face side and get this on. All right, everybody. Now, I only have to push the button once because the first push gives me the red light, the ultra red light, all the powers. So let's turn it on. We're at level 1 for 3 minutes. Okay, 3 minutes. 3 minutes are over. I feel like it took me longer to poke my face than it did for me to wear this mask. So yay to that. Now, because we poked our face, we are not allowed to put any, I don't know, it said like hyaluronic acid. It had a whole list of stuff. Basically, on the Banish website, the directions for the microneedling device is use their serum after you microneedle. So I'm going to use their Banish Serum Dark Spot Correcting with vitamin C and E. This is the only skincare I will be using tonight, but don't you worry. When I get up in the morning, I will do a complete CosRx regimen, and at night I will wear the mask, CosRx it up for the rest of the week. And then when I check in next, we'll microneedle, we'll do the whole spiel. And fingers crossed, after 2 weeks, we see an improvement. A trifecta improvement. I'm like thinking in my head right now, I'm gonna crack the code on skincare and you're all gonna witness it. It's happening, people. It is happening. Okay, we are officially starting week 2 of trying to crack the code to anti-aging. I've washed my face and now it's time to poke it with our Banish tool. Okay, now that that's done, we get to put on our red light therapy face and neck mask, wear that for 3 minutes, then put on our Banish serum and go to bed. So, just so you guys, everybody's on the same page. First night, you know, I poked, I red light therapy, I Banish serum. Every other morning and every other night, I did my whole skincare regimen with my CosRx, all the serums, all the creams, all the everything. I also wore this every single night for 3 minutes and actually every single morning as well. I've been wearing this twice a day, every single day for the last week. I've been doing my whole CosRx every single morning and every single night. And this is the second time I have microneedled my face. So, fingers crossed, we're cracking the code.
Wow, the trifecta.
Okay, awesome. 3 minutes are done. So now we just put our Banish serum on and that's it. That is the skincare regimen for tonight. Now, I will say that even though the Banish people are like, don't use any hyaluronic acid, whatever, only use our serum. This serum still kind of does burn when you apply it. I mean, not like 3rd degree burn, but like tingly burning kind of a sensation when you apply it right after you've microneedled. That's all I'm gonna say. It's not uncomfortable, but it just makes me wonder like, okay, why can I only use this? If I'm feeling a burning, tingling sensation, why can't I just apply my CosRx stuff? Just asking questions. But I am following directions, so this is all we will apply tonight. So yeah, 2-week test. We're starting week 2 right now. So I'll be back at the end and we'll see if we've cracked the code. Well guys, time's up. The 2 weeks are over on our trifecta of skincare.
So she hit the trifecta.
My face is fully washed. There is nothing on it at all. And I have taken my after pictures. So the big question on everybody's mind, did I crack the code? I don't know. Let's compare my befores and my afters and see what we think. Now, I need everybody to keep in mind that I only did this test for 2 weeks. I would like to think that if we continued to use all 3 skincare products, red light therapy, the microneedling tool, and some form of skincare that we enjoy, we might even see better results. Because here's where I'm going with this. Again, when I compare my before and my afters, I don't necessarily know if I see that huge of a difference. I did scrutinize them, and I want to say that this forehead wrinkle definitely looks like it's on its way out. Like, before we know it, that might be gone. I might just be like 3/4 of a Shar-Pei instead of a full Shar-Pei. I also noticed, now, you know when I talk, I'm very expressive. It's hard for me to keep my forehead relaxed. But if you looked at the before and afters closely, oh, I can't talk to you without making it look deeper. This wrinkle right here and this one right here, of course, when I'm relaxed, they look a little less deep. They're not gone by any means, but they look a little less deep. Now, from the front of my face, aside from this right here, I don't necessarily think I see anything. But when I just look at the mirror, feel like I look a little better. Maybe a little bit more refreshed, maybe actually even a little bit less wrinkly, even though, believe me, I am not saying the wrinkles are gone. I am not saying that. But when I look in the mirror, it just, I don't know, doesn't look as wrinkly from the front. However, when I compare my befores and my afters from the front, I don't really see a difference. But when I look at myself, I'm like, things are looking promising. But again, I don't know. From the side, I wanted to say that my crow's feet looked a little bit better. But again, it's really hard for me to tell when I compare the pictures. I'd like to think that the crow's feet that were along the bottom look a little bit better, a little less deep. Again, still there, but not nearly as bad as like these higher up ones. I'm just saying, they look better to me when I look in the mirror. Not necessarily when I look at my befores and my afters. I was also getting really excited when looking in the mirror. Seriously, on this side, like, I don't think I even see cat scratch fever. And on this side, there's the one, but where's the other, you know? In my before and afters, I don't think I noticed anything here. But again, when I'm looking, do I have cat scratch fever on this side? Because I don't think so. And over here, I don't even think I can call it cat scratch fever anymore because there's only one. Cat scratch fever is like that. You guys tell me in the comments below, what do you think? You know I'm not very good at this. So what do you guys think? I don't know for science if I can say that we have officially cracked the anti-aging skincare code. I don't think I'm gonna write a paper on it and submit it because I don't know if the proof is there. But after 2 weeks, I'm saying maybe we kind of cracked it a little bit. Like I said, if I were to continue the face mask, the microneedling, and the COSRX for another 2 weeks, would I see even more improvement? I would like to think so. So yeah, I don't want to toot my own horn, but maybe we cracked the code. So now here's the thing. If you wanted to also try and crack the code and you don't currently have a red light therapy mask, a microneedling tool, or any products from COSRX, let me just tell you the lowdown. The LumaLux Face Plus Pro. Now, this is the mask I am using. This is the mask I now love. Believe you me, we've tested many a red light therapy mask on this channel. I love this one because it's only 3 minutes. But that doesn't mean that the red light therapy masks that we have tested in the past don't work equally as great. They just take like 15 or 20 minutes or 10 minutes. I don't know, whatever they take. They just take a little longer than 3 minutes. So you do not have to run out and purchase this 3-minute mask unless you really want to. You can get any old red light therapy mask. What's the other one that I really liked? Magellan. I liked the Magellan mask. Anyways, point of the story. The LumaLux Face Plus Pro, the mask alone, not the neck piece, is $369. Now, I am on Project eBeauty's website right now, and they are offering 15% off with a code, SkinFreedom15. So, if you did want to run out and purchase this, you could save 15% off of that $369. Now, if you wanted to do the mask and the neck situation, you are looking at $569. Yeah. If it were me and I didn't have a mask already, I would forego the neck piece just to save a few dollars. However, I'm saying that now, and I've been having this, like, I don't know what you call it. Is it a midlife crisis? I don't really know. But anyways, I'll tell you. A coworker of mine the other day, the only other female in the office, she's older than I am, and she thought I was the same age as her.
Ouch.
And that really threw me for a loop because I think she's like 10 or 14 years older than I am, and she really thought I was almost the same age as her. So that just put me in a downward spiral, seriously. Why I'm telling you all of this is because I think it's my neck. Because I'm like, okay, my face, I don't know, whatever. I know you guys are going to think I'm ridiculous, but I've been looking at my neck ever since she told me that She thinks I'm the same age as her. I've been looking at my neck and then comparing it to everybody else's neck. If I'm watching the Kardashians, I'm comparing it to all their necks. Severance, I'm comparing it to all their necks. If I'm in the Starbucks, I'm eyeballing people's necks. That said, if you have a neck issue like I do, maybe you might want to get the neck piece. That's all I'm saying. In that same breath, knowing that I have a neck issue, I don't think I'd spend the extra $200 to get the neck piece. So I know, it's a conundrum. I don't know what to do. But anyways, if you don't have a microneedling system, I am sure you could find, a long time ago, I know they say that you're not, the people that are selling all of the new microneedling stuff, they say you're not supposed to use those rollers, but I know I purchased a roller one, I think at like the TJ Maxx or the Marshalls or something, for fairly cheap. So knowing that, if you wanted to use the same Banish 3.0 system that I was using, you are looking at $125. That is the one-time purchase price, and it does come with the free serum. You would get the whole kit, the 2 microneedling little attachments that are good for 8 uses each. They do sell just the replacement head things. They sell them in a 6-pack, and those are $120 for the replacement heads. So there's that. And then we get into all of the skincare. Now, I personally, my new fave, I know it was like The Rock forever and ever and ever and ever and ever, but I feel like not so much anymore. I really love CosRx. I think my first initial test of it was pretty successful, and CosRx is what I was using for the last 2 weeks. Oh, I did use the last 2 of my Snail Mucin sheet masks. I used one the day before I was going to microneedle my face for the second time, and I used the last one just last night. So these are all gone. I've used those. I also used their Snail Radiance Dual Essence, Peptide Eye Cream, Mucin Power Essence, and their all-in-one cream. Do you have to use every single one of these products? No, but I have them, so I used them all, and I really enjoy them all. If I had to do it all over again, I probably would pick one or the other. I enjoy them both. This one doesn't smell as nice as this one, but this has got the dual power action, so I don't know. I might pick this one over this one if I had to do it all over again, because I don't necessarily think you need both. But that said, you are looking at, depending on which products you use, how many products you want to purchase. The eye cream's like $28. All-in-one cream, you can get a small container of it for $15. Mucin Power Essence, you can get a small container for as little as $9. You can get the sheet masks for $15. Yeah, anywhere from like 10 up to $30 for the CosRx product. So that's what you'd be into, this cracking the code, the trifecta of it all, if you wanted to use everything I used during the last 2 weeks. Kind of a lot of money. So all that said, do you guys think that the trifecta skincare situation is worth it? Do you think that the results that you see in me over the last 2 weeks makes you kind of maybe want to do a trifecta yourself? Let me know in the comments below. And I have another question for you. Is the trifecta something you guys would be interested in me testing for a longer period of time? Like, let's say 4 weeks. I don't think I can get into it right this very second. I would probably have to pause, and then based on your guys' reaction in the comments below, I could pick it up again and test it for a full 4 weeks. That's up to you. You guys let me know if that's something you'd want me to do in the comments below. I'll do it because for science. And also, I'm bringing it up because I kind of like where the 2 weeks took us. I'm just saying, imagine if we used all these products for 4 weeks, what would happen? Maybe nothing, but maybe something, and something good. So yeah, you guys let me know all of that stuff in the comments below. And with all that said, if you like this video, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to ring that notification bell so that you are alerted to all of the Skincare Saturday videos I push out every other Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Be sure to share this video with your family and friends. And as always, thanks for hanging out.